Bruce in Oregon.
Kevin, your story is just blowing me away. Thank you so much for your time. You were such an inspiration. So, my question to you is, how do you think your father would have reacted to your incredible transformation had he lived? And do you think that you could have somehow influenced him or inspired him to have done the same?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, Bruce. That's a great question. Not one that I've really thought about too much. Like, how would the situation been if I was injured before my dad? And I also think that my situation would have been different if I was injured before my dad. Because like I had my dad's like the 4 years or so, like the 4 years leading up to my accident to understand what SCI life is like. We already had our home renovated with wheelchair lifts and an accessible roll-in shower. I know that if my dad could see me, he'd be proud. He was a diehard hockey fan, so much that we have the Toronto Maple Leafs logo engraved on his tombstone. um, he was that diehard of a Leafs fan. And after I got to go down the hockey world path, like I know that he would have loved to have been there for so many things. So in terms of like how could I have inspired my dad? I mean, as a family, we spoke to him trying to get him out on a four-wheeler hunting. But he's like, if I couldn't do it like I used to, I don't want to do it at all. We talked to him about hand controls. He said, I'll just get mom to drive me around. Like dad, we tried the best we could with how we knew how to inspire my dad, but he just didn't want to have any of it. And that's what kind of, like I said, drove us away. Like it's shitty and sad to say, but like we learned that, we can only do so much to help someone who's not willing to help himself. A saying that I heard a while ago that was impactful for me only like 8 months ago was that you can help somebody get up, but you're not required to walk on their behalf. And so, like we as a family, we tried showing my dad, here's options about how you can do things differently. And my dad tried. He did. He was in the backyard trying to garden. He was he painted the boat trailer when he could and stuff, fixed the rust on the truck. He was out there. But in the grand scheme of 5 years, uh, just one sec. Sorry. In the grand scheme of 5 years, it was not where it needed to be.
Appreciate that answer.